Sweetie, you have to believe me, I didn't go anywhere near that crime scene. So then where were you when the murder took place? We talked about it yesterday, remember? I was in the ringmaster's room. And while you were there, it was the ringmaster who left the room, right? Exactly! He told me to wait in the room because he would be right back. That's when the ringmaster headed to the scene of the crime, right? That's what it seems like. But the ringmaster must have been wearing Max's costume, right? Oh, sweetie, I just remembered! I went straight to the ringmaster's room still dressed in my stage clothes. But when I got there, I went ahead and took the costume off. Which means? It means that the ringmaster could have taken his costume and went out looking like Max. Fabulous! That's a fabulously possible possibility! Well done, Nick! However, sweetie, why would the ringmaster want to dress up like me? Isn't that a bit strange? If you think about it, all they found at the crime scene was my silk hat. What about my cloak? Where did that go? Double, Well, Max, I never thought of that. You should be a detective or something. Well, I was never quite sure what to be when I grew up. Magician or president? You have no idea how hard it was to make a decision. That's really cool. Fabulous. This mystery just keeps getting deeper. Now that everyone is back, let's get started. The court is now back in session. Ms. Von Karma, please proceed with the prosecution's case. Very well. I will now call my next witness. A pitiful clown with the unfortunate distinction of having seen the entire thing. Will Mr. Lawrence Curls please take the stand? Why did you just call him a pitiful clown? The witness will state his name and occupation for the court record. In West California, born and raised! Name and occupation. Will the witness please inform the court why he is speaking autobiographical gibberish? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just not used to being in court. I've never been in a courtroom in my life. I wasn't quite sure what joke is best suited for this sort of occasion. What in the world are you talking about? You're in a grand hall of justice, not some comedy club. Since it's easy to see your occupation, please state your name for the court. Oh, yeah. Maybe this joke is okay. Mom, do I have to wear pants? The sign only says no shirt, no shoes, no service. Okay, how about this? Have you met my proctologist, Dr. Seymour Butts? That was that one! But a couple of clowns who were up to go good. I just love how it's just the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I didn't even get to see the entirety of the first part, but just a little bit I could tell it was, oh, this is just Fresh Prince. Your name! Lawrence Curls, professional funny man, also known as Mo the Clown. You witnessed this scene at around 10:15 p.m. the day of the murder. Correct? Yes, it is. Very well, Mr. Curls. Will you please testify to what you saw that evening? A rabbi, a priest, and a Rasputin walked into this plaza without the humor, please. Okay. Aw, poor Mo can't be his normal stoogey self in court. I think now everyone shares Phoenix's sense of humor in this courtroom, except Maya. I know, I'm not the greatest comedian in the world. I haven't been able to make people laugh for 10 years. No matter what I say, all I get in return is a vacant stare and polite applause. Since no one ever laughs at my jokes, I've taken to laughing at them myself. It's a bad habit, but hey, at least I'm trying! Imagine my predicament, a clown who can't make people laugh. I'm almost useless. But I keep trying. I even tried to come up with jokes just for today. But this atmosphere is very nerve-wracking. I decided to try making everyone laugh. Seriously, everyone. What do you think of me? How am I doing? Aren't we the ones supposed to be asking the questions here? Witness? Huh? We will listen to your call for help after the court proceedings are over. Thus, please stick to the facts of this case. Really? You'll really hear me out? Well, I'll make sure that one of my staff will be your straight man later. Thank you! I can't wait! Poor Gumshoe. Yeah, how did I immediately think it was gonna be Gumshoe, too? Now that that's settled, shall we begin once again with the testimony? Of course we can! I'll talk for as long as you want! Okay, now for the actual testimony. The night of the murder, after practice was over, I went straight back to my room. You have no idea how tired I was that night. I was pooped! I thought I'd go straight to sleep, but before I did, I glanced out the window. That's when I saw two silhouettes. They were a bit far away, though. It was the ringmaster, and he was with Max, who was wearing his cloak. I kept watching them, and all of a sudden, Max clonked the ringmaster over the head. That's very interesting. If this eyewitness account is to be believed, I have enough to pass judgment right now. Of course you can. There's no way that this account can be criticized. However, the witness is a bit, how do you say, off-kilter. Almost like he has some sort of atmosphere of guilt surrounding him. That must be because of my insincere smile. Mr. Wright, please begin the defense's cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Nick, you gotta find some kind of contradiction in his testimony. I know that. Mr. Wright? Your Honor? I'm afraid that if you push this witness too far, it would bring disaster upon the court. Thus, I sincerely hope you are not going to engage in pointless saber-rattling. I understand, Your Honor. If you cause this clown to stray from the facts, I'll hold you responsible. Why am I responsible? I'm not the one with the corny jokes! Oh boy, please don't tell me that they're gonna penalize me if I try pushing everything. Oh boy. Okay, let's just... Until we get evidence to the contrary, let's just keep things how they're supposed to go. Apparently we can't push him too far. But let's just press everything. First off, let's see if there was anything. Because the cloak immediately struck out to me. Went straight back to my room. If I go straight to sleep, but I glanced out the window. It was the ringmaster, and he was with Max, who was wearing his cloak. That's the big thing that I see. And then Max clonked the ringmaster over the head. Okay, so first things first, let's just press everything and see what we get. You'd say that practice wrapped up around 10 p.m., correct? See, that's the thing. Huh? How exactly am I supposed to make a joke about 10 p.m.? Now, 8 o'clock, that's something a clown can riff off of. Let's just pretend it was 8 o'clock. That way I can make a great joke. Okay, 8 o'clock then. Let's just humor him. You know you want to hear the joke. A man goes to his doctor and the doctor asks, "How is number 1?" Man says, "Every day at 6. And the doctor says, "Every day at 7, what's the matter?" Fitness! These are exactly the type of jokes you should save for that detective. Ow! You knew that would happen. Don't look at me like that! Mr. Wright, you're hereby penalized. This will not become a kangaroo What?! This isn't funny at all! In more ways than one. Okay, so I got penalized by doing what they told me to do, which was not to push him too far. Is the point that I'm not supposed to... Am I not supposed to engage with him in that? Because I thought the point was to not push him too far. Jeez. Okay, so now we need to make sure that we're 100% serious on this, and since I can be penalized, let's just go straight to what we think. Man, I hate it when the game does that. It was with Max, who was wearing his cloak. You'd say you clearly saw this, even though you were, by your own admission, far away. That's right. I had been thinking about it over and over since that night. But things didn't really make sense until I spoke with the prosecutor, Miss Von Karma. But now I'm 100% certain that it was Max and the ringmaster that I saw that night. Just think about it. How could I be wrong if Max is always wearing his uppity symbols? Uppity symbols? Lawyers nowadays, do you even have to go to school anymore to become one? Alright, everyone knows what to do. All together now, safe with Uncle Mo! See what I mean? It's always like this. The crowd never wants to go along with me. I must really be utterly and completely worthless as a clown. Use it! Enough foolishness! Get back on track! Will the witness please testify as to what he saw, and only what he saw? Okay, well that didn't do anything. Max conked the ringmaster over the head. You say you saw the ringmaster get clonked over the head? Yes, I did. It's the climax of my story. He really does enjoy the complete random non sequitur. What would you say the victim was struck with? You mean the weapon? I have no idea. The weapon wasn't found in the murder scene, right? That's not what I meant. You did say you did see everything, didn't you? Well, yeah, I suppose I did. Wait, no I didn't. I didn't see a weapon. Mo, did you or did you not see the crime of murder committed that night? Objection! I will not permit you to harass my witness in this manner. You'd better have an excellent reason for attacking this poor, poor clown. Because if you don't, you know what is waiting for you. Oh my god, again? A nice penalty. Is this a bit melodramatic? So, what will it be then, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Do you have any clear basis to believe that my witness did not see the crime? Do I? I mean, it was only 30 feet away. So he clearly had a good shot at what was being seen. I mean, we have the hat that was there, but we don't exactly have anything else. Blunt force trauma to the back of the head. But he said clonked him upside the head. I'm gonna try. If I get penalized that much, I'm just gonna reset the save. Because that is harsh. Of course I have grounds to make this claim. Then let's hear it. That's something I can't share with you at this time. What did you just say, Mr. Wright? I know there's something wrong with this testimony, but I can't put why I feel this way into words for the judge. Maybe we should get a bit more information. Once we find something more solid, we can give it another shot. Yeah, you're right. Mr. Wright, before we resume testimony, you know that... Yeah, I'm going to reload that. That was a load of crap. Okay, so I made it back here. Oh boy, okay, this is really freaking dicey considering how easy it is to get penalized. It almost doesn't even nearly seem fair. But I did also make a save right here so I don't have to go through all the clicking for all the information. Let's go with this. I know we got penalized last time, but that was because we humored him. So let's not, and I swear if they penalize me as well, that's just really, really crappy of the game to do that. Let's not make it 8 p.m., alright, Mo? What do you mean, let's not? Don't make the clown out of the clowning around. Don't take the clown out of clowning around. Come on, Nick, just listen to his joke. There are 3 reasons why I don't want to. 1, I probably won't laugh. 2, I'll get hit with a penalty. 3, I'll get whipped. Will the witness just proceed with the factual testimony? You're so boring. Well, to be fair, in an alternate timeline, that's exactly what happened. Okay, so we do need to press everything. We just gotta be real careful about it. Oh boy. You were pooped that night? Yes, I was very, very tired. Not to mention I had some bad Mexican food. What? The double cheese, double bean enchilada is a dangerous menu item. What happened after that, as they say, happens. That one was cool, huh? The kids really love toilet humor these days. That joke was so hip, I don't want to ruin it with a reply. I've got a good reply, though. That joke was so funny, it just earned you a penalty. I didn't even get a chance to do anything! God, this is such bullcrap! How am I supposed to get information if I get penalized for asking questions? I thought I'd go straight to bed, but before I did, I glanced out the window. You just happened to glance out the window? You could say that. You could also say, I peeked, stared, glimpsed, peeped, eyeballed. Mr. Carls! I guess synonyms aren't allowed either. What should I do? I wonder if I should press him further on this issue. Sure! Why not? What could possibly go wrong? Exactly why did you look out your window that night? Why? Why? Clowns don't need a reason to look out their windows, do they? That's not what I meant. I meant that, well, when we spoke yesterday, once I tucked myself into bed, I heard this amazing noise. It was incredibly loud. It sounded like a giant thump. Yeah, I forgot about that! You forgot? Your Honor, the witness looked out his window upon hearing a loud sound. He did not just simply glance out of his window that night. Oh yeah? That's right. I forgot to mention that thump, didn't I? No! That is not something you just forget to mention! Yeah, what she said. I believe it would be best if Mo were to revise his testimony. Very well. Mr. Curls, please revise your testimony. This should start turning the tables in our favor. I heard a loud noise outside, and that's what made me look outside. What was the sound like? Well, I guess it was kind of sounded like... I guess you could say... Mr. Curls, may the court remind you that humor is unnecessary. Oh, I didn't know I was gonna make a joke. I guess that the sound sounded like, it's supposed to sound like someone getting hit with something very hard. Yep, that's what it sounded like, honestly. Someone getting hit. But then you went to look out the window and you saw... That's when I saw two silhouettes. They were a bit far away. Okay. That's what made me look outside. It could be the wooden box. Like the box falling from above or something. Still have no idea what the seasoning is supposed to be. I really don't like the testimony that the way that it's giving me so many chances to get penalized, so because I made progress, I hate doing this, but because the game is really making this hard for no good reason, I'm gonna do a quick save. Okay, that way, in case something stupid happens, like a 5-point penalty, I can at least get back to this point. I'll take the penalty from earlier, I suppose. We'll go from here. Okay. That's when I saw two silhouettes. Far away, you say? If you have to say exactly, how far away were they? Let me think about that for a second. If my room is here, and they looked about, yay, big, I'd say they were about 30 feet from my window. Just 30 feet? So that's not far at all. It was snowing that night, and it cut down on visibility. I see. Please continue with your testimony regarding the two shadows that you saw. It was the ringmaster, and he was with Max, who was wearing his cloak. I feel like we did this. I don't think we got penalized on it, though, so let's just refresh. By your own admission, far away. Until I spoke with Miss Karma. And then the three symbols. Okay, and then all of a sudden, I kept watching them, and all of a sudden, Max clonked the ringmaster. There we go. That's our contradiction. Because the huge noise should have been the clonk. But then he's saying he saw the clonking after the loud noise. So there's our contradiction. Okay, we already got that.
Objection!
So we already got that. So hopefully now that we got that contradiction, it won't penalize us so much. Okay. Do you have any clear basis? Yes, his earlier testimony contradicts this. I've got a great reason to make my claim. And I suppose you will be telling us all that great reason? Of course I will. The reason is the witness's very own testimony. What is the meaning of that, Mr. Wright? Mo said that he heard a sound like a thump of someone getting hit. He did say that. However, Mo just stated the following under oath. I kept watching them, and all of a sudden, Max clonked the ringmaster over the head. If Mo is to be believed, when he says he looked out the window upon hearing a sound, there's no way that he could have seen Max clonk anyone. In 1972, a crack clown unit went to the prison. Oh, jeez, I have no idea what that's supposed to be a reference to. Mr. Curls, how do you respond to Mr. Wright's assessment? They didn't commit. These clowns promptly escaped from a maximum security clown car. Mr. Curls, oh, it's the... Oh, God, it's the A-Team. Okay, that explains why I didn't recognize that. Mr. Curls, are you reciting the C-Team theme to anger this crowd? No, I'm just stalling for time while I jog my memory. Great job, Nick! These types of witnesses always seem to have a selective memory. You just have to peel back the layers of the clown makeup to find the truth. Well, you're back from your jog? Well, Well, it pretty much happened the way I said. Pretty much? When I looked out my window that night, the ringmaster was already face down in the snow. The prosecution helped me fill in the gaps of my statement. Von Karma! Tampering with witnesses again! So now you're saying that you did not see the defendant clonk the ringmaster? Yes. When I looked out my window, the ringmaster had already checked out. Checked out? Yep! He was on permanent vacation, as they say. Mr. Curls! Your Honor? You did not witness the actual crime. However, you still say you saw the criminal, correct? Yes! Exactly! The ringmaster was slumped over, and I saw someone's silhouette next to him. Very well, then please testify to the silhouette you saw. I expect the truth. And if I even catch a hint of a joke from you, I will put you in a holding cell until you learn court etiquette. Got it? Got it. Alright, we'll get through this testimony, and then... well... you know, I think I'll probably keep going. I might just split this into 2 episodes.